Ever wondered what it was really like to live in ancient Sparta? Forget what you've seen in the movies. The reality was a strict, all-encompassing system designed for one purpose: to create the ultimate soldier. Spartan life wasn't about personal freedom or comfort. It was about discipline, strength, and total loyalty to the state. From the moment a Spartan boy turned 7, his life changed forever. He was taken from his family and entered the Agoge, a brutal military training program that would be his home, school, an entire world for the next 2 decades. Imagine leaving home at that age to learn combat, survival skills, and absolute obedience. They slept on hard beds made of reeds and wore a single cloak, year-round, to build endurance. Their food was intentionally scarce to teach them how to forage or steal without getting caught. This wasn't just education, it was the forging of a human weapon. This focus on toughness shaped everything. Spartans embraced an austere lifestyle, meaning they lived with the bare minimum. They saw luxury and comfort as signs of weakness. This even applied to their speech. They were famous for being laconic, using few words to make a point. To a Spartan, actions always spoke louder than words. Think about it. The term laconic itself comes from Laconia. The region Sparta was in. They were so direct. Their legacy is literally embedded in our language. For a Spartan man, the state came before everything, even family. Until the age of 30, they lived in communal barracks with their fellow soldiers, building unbreakable bonds of camaraderie. Even after they could live at home, they still ate their evening meals in a shared mess hall with their platoon. This constant community living reinforced the idea that their primary loyalty was to their brothers in arms and the state, not to their own household. So, what about the women? Spartan women were unlike any others in ancient Greece. While other Greek women were largely confined to the home, Spartan women received formal education and were expected to be physically fit. They trained in athletics, gymnastics, and even javelin throwing. Why? The state believed that strong, healthy women would produce strong, healthy sons for the army. They managed the households in the states while the men were away, giving them a level of freedom and responsibility that was unheard of at the time. But there's a darker side to this society. None of it would have been possible without the help. The Helots were a massive population of enslaved people, conquered by the Spartans. They did all the farming, building, and manual labor, freeing up every Spartan citizen to focus solely on military training. This created a permanent state of tension. The Spartans lived in constant fear of a Helot uprising, which is another reason their military machine was so ruthless and ever. Their society was a paradox, a small elite of warriors ruling over a huge, oppressed labor force. Their government was also unique, a system designed for stability. Sparta was a diarchy, meaning it had 2 kings, usually from different families. This shared power prevented any single ruler from becoming too powerful. They also had a council of elders called the Jarusia, and a group of elected officials known as who all worked to keep the state in check. Today, the idea of a Spartan lifestyle has a very different meaning. We use the word to describe a simple, minimalist way of life, often focused on physical and mental toughness. Modern fitness movements like Spartan race and military training programs draw inspiration from their principles of discipline, perseverance, and facing challenges head-on. The ancient Spartans created a society that was harsh and unforgiving, but their legacy of discipline and resilience continues to inspire people thousands of years later. So, while their world was far from ideal, the Spartan ethos of strength and simplicity has found a new home in our modern pursuit of self-improvement. What do you think? Could you handle the Spartan way of life? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into history.